What's up, guys? It's Mama Deadhead, and I am back with another Fear Friday. So today I wanted to have a discussion on the premiere of season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. I'm so excited for the show to be back on. I think that the first episode was amazing. I love the new characters, and of course I love the old characters. But before I delve into the discussion, I will say that I am going to be reading and commenting back to you guys on, the comments that you left on my reaction. For time's sake, I'm not going to respond to all of them, or I'll be here a while. I think there's like 50 comments, which is amazing. I'm surprised that I have that many on a Fear reaction. And I'm also not going to be commenting towards the negativity that was put on it as well, because I believe that everybody has a right to their own opinion. And whenever I first watched it, and I still feel this way, I love Morgan. Like, nobody can say that I don't like Morgan. I wear a Morgan dog tag in my reactions. I literally cried at just Morgan and his emotional breakdowns, and the character means so much to me that nobody can be like, oh, you didn't like the episode because of Morgan. Come on. I obviously love Morgan and I love Fear, so them together is a win-win for me. And like I said, I think that everybody has the right to their own opinion, and I'm one of the people that, yes, I did love the new characters. I can appreciate and completely understand that they need to be introduced. But I missed the Fear cast. Of course I want to see more of the original Fear cast. And you also have to take into consideration, some people aren't really big into social media. So not everyone knew who all was alive. And we've known for a while. We see them posting all the time. We see them posting, with their scripts. We see Coleman on Instagram all the time posting about, on set and filming and all that kind of stuff. So we, and I say we because most likely if you watch my Fear Fridays, you know from what I've told you that, this character is going to be introduced, this character's still alive, and all of that kind of information. But some people did not know that. So whenever they watch this and they see, only Morgan, and then they see new cast members, and then they see the cast that they've grown to love for 30 seconds, they can be quite frustrated. And I really totally understand where they're coming from, because of course I want to see my Fear cast. And another thing that you have to also think, whenever this season 3 ended, we didn't know who was alive besides Madison. So if somebody isn't on social media and then the premiere season 4 starts this way, of course there's going to be questions like, we were literally left on a huge cliffhanger and now we only get to see 30 seconds of the cast that we didn't even know were alive. Again, if you're not on social media and you didn't know some of this stuff. And of course, even if you do know it, if you love the Fear cast and you've loved Fear for a very long time, then you're going to want to know what happened to them. So I fully respect the people that say, I didn't like it, but I just don't want to go down the rabbit hole of commenting back to everyone. I just want to say that I totally understand where you guys are coming from, and I get that you still might have enjoyed it and everything, but just don't pay attention to the naysayers, because I think that there's always going to be some of those on the internet, of course. So I don't know how to say this person's name, and I apologize. I'm not going to even attempt it, but I'll put your comment up below. And it says, I really, really like John. I think he's just been so alone for so long that he doesn't really have any idea how bad people are. He's just been in backwoods Texas or whatever for years, and so in his mind, any living person he sees is a friend. I feel like it'll get him burned, of course, but great character so far. I love John. I don't know what it is about him. He's kind of weird. He's kind of quirky. I like that he has candy. He has the really cool pistol, he's so attached to this gun, he's a gunslinger. I like all of that about him, and I feel like he probably knows how bad people are, but I think he said he hadn't talked in a year, so he probably knows how bad people can be, but he probably doesn't care because he hasn't seen someone in so long. But yeah, I think that it could get him burned, but absolutely great character. He's such a likable Like, if I met that guy, I just want to be friends with, like, I want to be friends with him now. Let me see. Of course, my Jordan commented, and he says, awesome reactions to the season 4 premiere of Fear, Sarah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Even though we barely got to see the Fear characters at the end, I'm salty that Madison wasn't there. I do have to say, you got to see her at the end of season 3, Wash Upon the Shore. So you knew that she was okay, but we didn't get to see the other characters like Strand. So kind of a trade-off, I feel. But I totally understand where you're coming from because I was so salty that I didn't know what happened to Strand. I still really loved the episode. Again, so did I. I already love Althea and John. They're great characters, and I think Morgan, Althea, and John all share great chemistry together. I totally 100% agree with that. Like, I think that they mesh really well together. Anyways, I can't wait to see more reactions from Fear from you and for Fear Fridays. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're eventually going to do Fear Friday about how people criticize Madison no matter what she does and how people hate on the actress Kim Dickens' acting and facial expressions. Love you, girl. Thank you. I love you too. Yes, I'm really excited to do that. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do, but I promise I'm going to do it because I definitely want to address that people talk about it for sure. But yes, I loved it. I can't wait to bring you guys more reactions. I can't wait to discuss with you guys more about these episodes. Like, I'm genuinely so excited, guys. Let's see. This episode, 10 out of 10. One episode of the new cast is just as interesting as the old cast. Now, I will say, just personally, of course, I love Strand, and I think that, like, you really can't get more interesting than, like, his backstory. Like, what was he like? Like, I want to know all the stuff that he did. But yeah, they're totally, like, extremely interesting. Like, John is so sweet, like I said. Like, he seems like such a genuine guy. And then Althea, I really, really like her. She has, like, you know, a big mystery with her vehicle, like what she really did before and all that kind of stuff. And of course, Morgan's always interesting to me. Morgan's such a badass. Yes, yes he is, of course. Let's see. Okay, so this comment. I'm just like you. I love Fear. Been loving it since season 1, episode 1. I'll let him slide this one time to get Morgan and the new people's story going, but I need my Fear family. Overall, it was a good episode. Totally 100% agree. Like, I'll let it slide because I know that they're alive and I got to see them a little bit, but of course I want to see my Fear family. My wonderful cat, of course. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Mom and Dad Head. Hello, cat. Dude, that new intro, holy shit, that was very good. You know, I really like that too. I saw some negative comments about it, but just my personal opinion, I really liked it. Made it a bit different. I like John, so easy, down-to-earth type of guy. He never left Morgan, and he was almost like a guardian angel. I totally agree. Like, there was just something about him, like, his personality was, like, quite infectious. Normally, if somebody would, like, follow you intently for that amount of time, you'd be like, dude, like, go away, like, I don't like you. But with him, you're just like, oh, it's just, like, just let him come along. Althea, oh man, so fucking likable, and Maggie Grace is just so captivating, so true. I like Althea more and more already. She was a journalist before the apocalypse, didn't see that coming. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I was wondering how they were going to play in that, like, lost footage type of thing that I saw in the trailer and in some of the, like, little sneak peeks. But yeah, I think that's actually pretty cool. To know that, like, this far out in the apocalypse, somebody is still, like, documenting certain stuff in people's stories. I think it's nice. Althea and her awesome SWAT van is fucking awesome. Yeah, it really is. I don't know what Mad Max is. I'm really sorry I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I think, of course, that's probably a compliment. I really, really enjoyed this episode. It was fucking entertaining, and it was a very good season 4 premiere. I can't wait to see what happens next to our new group, and of course, Madison and company. Take care. You too, thank you so much for your comment. And of course, I'm so excited to see what happens to the Clarks and to Strand and Luciana. I'm so excited for this week. I know that, like, as soon as I see Strand, I'm just gonna, like, die. Alright, so this is going to be the last comment that I read. And it says, is John looking for Laura from The Walking Dead? I think that she had a gun like that. So, the reason why I wanted this to be like the last comment that I read is because it's kind of an out there theory. But I actually said the same thing. Now, you guys wouldn't know that because I actually cut that out of my reaction because I thought it was a bit like outlandish to say, and people would be like, no, you're so stupid, like why would you think that? But to have somebody comment that I thought was really cool. So I'll insert a little clip here where I say, you know, is this Laura? So yeah, here you go, guys.
Thank you.
Sure.
Laura from The Saviors? But yeah, is that the Laura? Probably not. I feel like that's a long shot. But I thought that it was just kind of funny that that person commented that. And that was the first thing that popped into my head when he said Laura, because I was like, oh, Laura, like we just talked to a Laura in the finale. But yeah, I highly doubt that it's her, but it's definitely, it definitely would be cool to have something like that happen. And as far as John goes with, you know, this gun, there's only one other like it. Like desperately trying to find this woman. I really hope that he does. Like, he's such a cool guy. I think it would be interesting to have his lady friend come along and them to be reunited. But again, of course, that's a long shot in general. After you lose somebody in the apocalypse, it's not like you can just, you know, call them up and be like, hey, I'm in Texas. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for this Fear Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked this discussion, you liked me commenting back to what you guys said on my video, please comment below and say so, because this might be something that I do again in the future if you guys really enjoy it. Don't pay attention to any negative comments that might happen, or if you get a negative comment on yours. It's not worth arguing for. It's something that I'm really used to with like the normal Walking Dead series, because I don't like a really popular character. But I want my channel to be a place where even if we don't agree, I know that there are some people that watch me that don't agree with certain things that I say, or don't like characters I like, or like I don't like a character that you really like. And I really appreciate that you guys still watch me even though we disagree. And I want this to be a place where anybody can go and voice their opinions and it be okay, as long as it's not like, you know, inappropriate. You guys know what's inappropriate, so don't do anything that you wouldn't want your loved ones to read. But yeah, hopefully you guys really enjoyed the premiere. I did. Again, so excited for Sunday. I can't wait to see Strand. I can't wait to see Strand. I can't wait to see Strand. I'm gonna have a video soon. I know that I keep saying this, but I'm just so nervous on making a video about Walker SoccerCon Nashville and Patreon and all that kind of stuff. But hopefully tomorrow you guys will have those videos. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this Fear Friday. Comment below, what do you think is going to happen Sunday? Do you think that we're going to get to see Naomi? Because we didn't get to see her in this. I think that I read on some article that she meets up with Madison first, but I can't really remember. Memory's a little bit foggy at this point because I'm so excited. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And like always, like and subscribe. Bye, guys.